If you enjoyed this and any of my other videos, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. It lets me know people are actually watching this stuff. It also makes it easier for other like-minded folks to find my content. This weekend, I traveled to McCall, Idaho to run the IMTUF 100 miler. This race is considered to be one of the more difficult ones in the United States. And it is for good reason that it is also a hard rock 100 mile qualifier. The race starts and finishes at Jug Mountain Ranch. The course is similar to a figure-8 loop and features more than 20,000 feet of elevation gain. The 8 stations themselves are spread out a bit more than runners are usually used to. On average, I believe it was between 8 to 10 miles between 8 stations, sometimes longer. The race even featured some bouldering, with some very steep climbs and descents. And finishing this race would mean my 25th state with a 100-mile finish.
3 minutes to the start. Hopefully you're not doing it. Boys and girls,
How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Cold, but good.
That's awesome.
100 miler number 2 in a week. Let's go. Let's do this.
Go hard, but know your limits. Try to come through this a little better person, a little more grace, and be good to each other and be good to our volunteers. Let's have some fun.
You got it! Have fun! Go, here we go!
All right, never enough cowbell. Let's go.
Never enough cowbell.
Let's go. 1 hour update. Almost 4 miles in. Slowly gaining daylight. And in the middle of the first long climb.
Danielle opened it up, she's like, it's got a hood. Yeah. Oh, nice. Yeah. I was like, this year they all
missed the 2-hour update. 2.5 hours in, 9 miles covered. Beautiful morning. Still in that first climb till about 10-ish miles, and then there should be 8 before a steep boulder descent. And then it's about 8 to 10 miles between aid stations, and this first one is actually just a water stop, so important to replenish the water. Oh yeah. Love it. Right, I maybe need to put up my poles. This is why we do this, isn't it? All right, 3-hour update. 10.25 miles in. Finished the gnarly descent across those boulders, and now we should be approaching the first aid station or water stop. Thank you very much.
You're more than a number though.
Haha, thank you. All right, 4-hour update, 14 miles in. Another punchy climb. Sun has come out. It's only going to get warmer from here. Update, 18 miles. Should be getting closer to the second aid station where I'm going to pick up a nutrition bag. This has been like, it's supposedly like a 5.5 mile descent with little ups, tiny ups. So I kind of hammered the first section, and now I'm trying to be a bit more conservative. It's too early in the day. Thanks. All right. 5 hours 23. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, I'll be out in a few minutes.
162. 6-hour update.
There's a downhill then.
Almost 23 miles. We're about to hit single track for a nice climb, and then a descent before the aid station. Hey! Seven-hour update, 25 miles. We're still climbing, but it feels like we may be getting closer to the top. Whew, it's warm. All right, this is the top, because local told me there'll be a meadow at the top that we run along before descending. Probably 40 miles to the aid station. All right, view from the top. Oh, look at that. That's Payette Lake, I believe. And now we're descending. Payette Lake comes into view. Beautiful. Alright, we got to drop 2.5 miles down to the lake for the next aid station. I thought we were closer. Oh well. Let's do this. Not sure if I ever did the 8-hour update. 29 miles in. Should be less than a mile to the aid station at Payette Lake. We'll see. Thank you. Nine-ish hour update, 32-ish miles. This apparently is the toughest section. It's a 10-mile section. It's been really tough terrain, and I believe it's a gradual 2,500 foot climb over 10 miles, but the footing is terrible and fully exposed in the heat. So I've resigned to hike this as fast as I can so I don't do serious damage before the night falls. So that's the plan. Beautiful and hot. Alright, it's been a while since my last update. 11 hours, 37.5 miles. Had a bit of a slowdown. A couple of reasons for that. I needed to take it easy through the heat of the day. I still am. But two, I met a runner in distress, and he was urinating blood, has been, and then he started throwing up. So I basically told him to take a break for a minute, and then we slow walked it, hiked it to that last aid station, which was only a water stop. And this next section is 10 miles, and that's too far for him to go. So the volunteers there said they would keep him there, let him rest, hopefully be able to get some fluids in him and electrolytes, more importantly, not just water. And they're gonna hike him out later on tonight the other way, which is 7 miles downhill. Because that's a hiking aid station, worst place to have a medical emergency. So I was gonna even hike him out, but they offered, so I'm glad. I'm hoping he's getting taken care of. And now I'm not gonna break my neck to try to catch up time. I'm just gonna keep moving and see if everything falls into place. I do want to get this finished. Just summited that last climb, and now I got to make my way downhill. My feet are not liking this. I'm gonna have to ease into this. It is gorgeous, but yep, as per usual. Oh, I don't really get to enjoy it because my feet are a mess, but let's see if I can work through this, because I think it's like a 7-mile downhill section possibly. So if that's the case, I got to be able to run at some point because I'm losing time. God, it's gorgeous out here. Look at this. It's just amazing. Whatever happens, nobody can take this away from me. Unbelievable. Unbelievable, beautiful fall colors already. I'm hoping this becomes runnable at some point. Right now I'm just trying not to trip. All right, 13-hour update, 42.5 miles. This race is a grind. Beautiful, but a grind. I still got 4.5 miles to go to the aid station. This was a 10-mile section after a really rough 7-mile section, all on granite basically. About timing, huh? Beautiful. Sometimes it pays to be a bit slow. "14-hour update. 2 miles to go. I'm trying to beat the darkness before pulling up my headlamp. I've got, yeah, I don't think it's happening, but I'm going to try. So this will probably be my final update for the night. I think there's drop bags here. Got to get some nutrition. 162.
Awesome.
Ah.
What do you guys need from me?
Good morning from the IMTUF 100. 26-hour update. Almost 78 miles. And we've got a massive climb ahead. We got about 5 miles to an aid station. And then there's a 3,500 foot climb over something ridiculous. 3 miles, 5 miles. But I just got to keep moving. almost 30-hour update. 89 miles. I'm in the middle of the final climb. I think I'm getting closer to the summit, boulder summit. Oh man. Look at these views behind me. Amazing. Final summit of the race, I believe. All right, look at those views. Amazing. Time to get this shit done. This weather was not in the forecast for this morning, so I hope everyone packed their rain jackets. Rolling into the last aid station. Ready to get this done. Woo! Right over my shoulder is Matt.
Hey, hey!
We spent, well, probably, more than 20. Probably half the race together, especially at night. Keeping each other awake, not zombie walking. So now we're finishing this thing.
Next two 100-mile finishers.
I think we're done. Nice job, man.